tutorial, we talk about copying in Bash and also redirecting and piping in Bash. When we copy in Bash, we use the cp command, and also when we want to move in Bash, we use the mv command, and we move it and copy like this. I'm going to navigate to my desktop. There I have some files that I can copy and paste and also move. So I'm going to copy file 1 into folder 1, and to do that we use cp copy file 1 T. The T is used to paste the file 1 into a folder, so I'm going to paste it into folder 1, and when I do that, you see that I've already copied it into folder 1. As you can see, it doesn't actually tell us whether it's copied or not. It just worked. If you want a full explanation, or let me say to know whether it's copied or whether it didn't copy, you can actually add the verbose output. That is, after writing this, you just put v, and that shows that hey, file 1 copied into folder 1, and also we wrote the file 1 we copied before. So when we ls into folder 1, you actually see that there is a file 1 there, and look, there is a file 1. Not only that, you can actually move file 1 into folder 2. Now, what is move and what is copy and paste? In your Windows, normally when you move a file, the file will permanently not be there again. It will cut and paste in another place, just like the copy and the cut command. So move is like cut, and copy is a normal copy, whereby the file will still be there and will also be in the new folder, while the move will remove the file from its permanent position to another permanent position. So let's move file 1 into folder 1, and to move that is actually pretty simple, almost the same command as the cp command, that's the copy command. The difference is you do mv instead of cp, and when you do that, you do move file 1 -t, that's the destination, into folder 2. And yes, I want to know whether it moved or not, so I'm going to put double verbose. I'm going to put only a verbose mode. There is no double verbose in move and copy command. So when I put verbose, it shows me, hey, rename file 1, and I moved it into folder 2 and replace any other file 1 in folder 2. So let's check it out how this works. So when I do ls, you see that the file 1 isn't here again, and when I ls into folder 2 right here, see that the file 1 is in folder 2. So this is the difference between copy command and the move command. Not only that, we have the redirection command and the pipeline command. A redirection command, or a redirection sign, is used to redirect output to another location. Let's say I want to ls, or let me say I want to list content in the desktop, but I want to redirect it to a new file. So to do that, we use the ls command, that is for listing, and to redirect the output, we use the redirection command, and I'm going to redirect it to a new file, and the new file is going to be called new file, and so that when we press enter, it redirects it. So how do you know it actually redirects it? For example, when we now ls, you see that there is a new file called new file, and when we cut this new file, it will tell us actually what is in the new file, and you can see that it listed every content in the desktop. So now imagine if I wanted to redirect another output of ls into the new file. So when I press ls-l and I redirect it to new file, and I cut new file, you usually see that it replaced my former ls. That's my former listing. So if I don't really want it to replace my former listing and also keep my new listing, I'll use the append command. It's also a redirection command, but instead of one redirection, I'll use 3 redirection symbols. So let's try it now. I'll ls again, but I'm not listing a full list. I just want to list this one and also cut it in my new file, or let me say direct it to my new file. So I'll put the append command, and now new file, so that when I cut new file, I'm going to use the less command, so that when I use less command on the new file, or let me say list the content of the new file, it will show me 2 different things here. It will show me the first listing I did, and also the second listing that I did. So it doesn't remove the first one nor the second one, it shows all of them in that file. So the pipeline command is used to output a context to a different command. This is used mainly in grep commands. I don't know if I talked about grep commands before, but I'm going to talk about it very soon, I think. And also it's also used in the less command and also a few other commands. So let's take for example, I want to list everything in a desktop but in a very separate terminal, that's with the less command. I want it in a very separate terminal. So what I will actually do is ls l, instead of typing enter immediately, I'll use the I'll use the pipeline symbol, this, and less it, so that when I press enter it redirects to another terminal and it will show me everything in the desktop. Not only do we use it in the less command, we also use it in the grep command. Let's take for example, I want to cut things in file4.log, but I just want to cut only one thing. Let's say if this is a list and I want to cut only things saved with traffic, this is where the grep command comes in. For example, let's take this for example. I'll use cut file4.log and I'll redirect it using grep. Then grep, I'll say traffic, and here it shows me everything with traffic. It highlights every single word with traffic in it. That's how the grep commands work, and grep command works with the pipeline command. I hope you understood this, and I'm going to talk about more batch scripting in our next lesson. Thank you.